guys, so welcome to this video where I'll be getting the Aurora Rod and getting to the depths. I don't know why I can't really pronounce that right now, but we will be getting this rod right here. And then I'm also going to be doing a review. Some of the things I get are absolutely crazy, so you guys are going to be very excited about that. One of the crazy things I got was this ancient depths serpent, so that was pretty cool. Stick around because I did get one thing that was like worth an insane amount of money. So I'm going to now I'm gonna cut this part of the video, and you guys are going to watch the time lapse now. And see you there. Alright, so at this part of the video, me and Faceshot were looking for one of the whirlpools, and then we were trying to get part of the, what's it called? A best area or beast area or whatever it's called, and we were getting some of the things, and Green gave me a key for the thing. Obviously I wouldn't use it, but he gave it to me to index, and then we just went fishing for a while, and then the spider joined, so did Green, and then we got a couple more fish, and then I think Green went to open his, and then I went to go fish more to get the key, and me and Spider were just trying to get a key, but we could not get the key. Like, it was just taking forever. And then around when the sun started setting, I think, I got the key. Yeah, there we go. And then I did the obby and died instantly. Oh wait, no, I didn't die yet. It was too dark to see anything, so I decided to sell all my items. And then I died, so I had to. We found this whale shark, I think, or a shark, some kind of shark. And we're like, all right, Spider actually got lucky enough to get it, so now we just were looking for a whirlpool, and it took forever to get to one. Like, it was way too long just to get one whirlpool. Like, we were just looking and looking and looking, and then finally I made it to the depths, and then I started fishing, and then FaZe dared me to turn on the flags, and I did, and I practically crashed my computer. But then we were just fishing for a while, and I was like, whoa, these pets are so cool. Not pets. What do you call them? Fish. Fish, that is the word. The fish are so cool. And we just were fishing for a while. I was pretty lucky. The steady rod and the divine enchant helped a lot, and we got a lot of things for a good hour maybe. It was a long time we were there just fishing. I sold a bunch of things and I went back to it. Just fishing, and then Green got there, so we fished a while together, and then I can't remember what happened next. I'll have to look at the recording. Okay, we kept fishing for a while, and then it got really dark, even with the dark thing turned on, and then Faceshot took us to this area with an ancient depth serpent, and we were just fishing and fishing and fishing for quite a while, just using all kinds of bait, all the bait we could that actually worked for it. So that took us quite a while actually, and then yeah, we kept fishing, and then at one point Green got the ancient depth serpent, and it was too heavy for him, so we ended up losing it. And then FaZe, I think, ended up catching one, but then I also got this hex fish of some sort, I can't remember, but it sold for 8,000, which was absolutely insane to me back then. And then we just kept fishing for a while. I sold some fish because I thought they were interesting. I wanted to see how much they were worth. And then we just kept fishing for the longest time. This video probably took like 4 hours to make. It was not the funnest recording ever, but I mean, it worked. And then we yeah, we just kept fishing. Face shot had to go AFK for a bit, but I kept fishing, catching tons and tons of fish. And then eventually, we caught, well, it got dark again, and we went there again. It was in a different spot, so I'll let you guys see that, and I'll keep talking once it gets dark again. But really, I don't think anything else crazy happened. Oh yeah, here it's dark again. We were looking all over for it, and then it went to this spot. We were fishing a lot, and then at one point, yeah, I got the ancient depth serpent. And I was so excited, and then I lost it. I lost it, and I was so annoyed. And then I got it a second time, and I lost it. It was so annoying. And Face Shot got like one or two of the ancient depth serpents. It was pretty crazy. I did not expect him to get that many. He started using a different rod for a bit, and then he stopped. And then we kept fishing for a while. I think we sold our stuff and I went fishing, but we kept fishing for a long time. I think, yeah, I was pretty excited because I had 70k. I was 20k away from the Aurora Rod, so we just kept fishing. And then eventually me, FaZe, and Green got back. And I think Spider too, yeah, you can see Spider if you look at the right spot. He's on that ledge. And I actually caught an ancient depth serpent here. I was so excited. The reason was I was using seaweed. And it gave me enough resilience. And then Green caught one. He caught... Hello guys, so today in Fish, I'm just going to explain a couple things, because my voice did get cut off from the time-lapse for some reason, so I just want to state a couple things. I'm not going to be doing voiceovers every video. That's just a once in a blue moon type thing, and I'm just going to be explaining everything else that happened. I caught one other ancient depth serpent, sold the other because it was a little small one, but I got this one, and then Green caught one, but it was a humongous one, like 1,200 kilograms or something. And then FaZe Shot caught a pretty good one. It was like mutated or something, and it was like bright blue and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. And I think that's about it. I'm going to be explaining a couple more things in another clip. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this time lapse. I spent like over 4 hours working on this video. It took so much work. And then I also, I'm just gonna ask you guys, could you guys please subscribe if you haven't? Because so many of you guys aren't subscribed. It's kind of funny. And I also would like to ask you guys, could you please tell your friends and family who enjoy gaming videos about this channel, because I just want to show people that I really care about making videos on YouTube. It's a really fun thing to me, and I really want more people to check out my channel. I'm so close to 500 subscribers, guys. It's gonna be crazy, and maybe I'll do like a video like playing Fish with viewers or something. And here, at 500 subscribers, I will make a live stream of me. I will make my first live stream, if I can find a way, of me playing Fish or Pet Sim 99. I don't know yet. Most likely Fish, because it's such a good game. And I'll play in a public server so anyone can join me. Or I could, yeah, I think a public server would work. You guys all you have to do is be in my group or my private server. Or not my private server, or follow me. That should work. And then, let's see. My group is in my description of my channel, and then so is my Roblox profile if you guys want to check them out. I'm not sure why, but they aren't very clickable links, so you have to copy and paste it, I'm pretty sure. But I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, so thank you guys so much for watching the time lapse. I really enjoyed making that. It did take quite a while, but it was worth it in my opinion. And today now we're going to be showing you how the controls, the Aurora Rod works, or how good it is. So here's a whirlpool right here. I hate the pirate ship sometimes because of how annoying and it can barely maneuver. If I had done my research on what ships to buy, I would have learned this is a horrible ship, but I didn't do any research, so it's a little sad. Okay, so I also want to say shout out to Fisch here. He's one of the best TX. He's the best TX player I know, and an amazing fish player. He's like level 200 or something. He's awesome at the game. He helped me get the Aurora Rod quite a bit. And then shout out to Spider for helping me get the Aurora Rod, because he got the Aurora Totem once from like a treasure chest or something, and we used it together to get the Aurora Rod. So that was pretty awesome, and thank you guys so much for watching so far, and now we're just gonna review the rod, take a look at its power, and see how awesome it really is. Now I need the resilient rod, but I really don't have anything else, because I ended up going through like, what, 9 or 10, I think 10 enchant things, and I did not get resilience once. So that was quite annoying, but I mean, it's not a huge deal. So we're just gonna be fishing, and I actually was really surprised. I actually caught this with the steady rod. I found in the depths some of the best bait are the super flakes, the weird algae, and seaweed. Seaweed helps so much with its resilience. It's so overpowered. But let's just do a couple casts. I'm gonna be using weird algae here. But let's see what happens. I think this is one of the best rods in the game. I don't have many, and this is by far my best rod. So I'm just gonna do a couple casts. It's not, honestly, I have Divine on my steady rod. Oh wow, already a mythical. I think it's a mythical at least. And the steady rod helps a lot because of how powerful its resilience is. So moving down to only 5 resilience on the Aurora Rod was pretty annoying. But I mean, I can still catch fish. It's just a lot harder and not as fun as it is with this, whatever it's called, steady rod. Nice, an albino ancient eel. I kind of want to see how much this is worth. But let's just head over to here. It's either getting night or it's having that event thing happen. I can't tell which one. 900, that's not bad. There's quite a few things that are pretty rare here. The Aurora Rod, also one of its best benefits, probably, in my opinion, is it has a special mutation that you can only get with this rod called the Aurora mutation, and I got one fish that literally got me 31,000 because it was a mythical and it had the Aurora mutation. It was absolutely crazy. Of course, you will have to go to the depths, but it is so good, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. It's probably one of the best mutations in the game. It's so overpowered. If I could get a couple more of those ones with the mutation, with the same fish and stuff, I would be rich. Like, I would be able to get the best rod in like no time at all. It would be crazy. I do highly recommend going to Terrapin Island so you can get a bunch of quality bait crates that are very good, and they help you get rare bait pretty quickly and easily. And I don't think the seaweed is helping very much, so I'm gonna use some of the super flakes, because like, do not underestimate these super flakes. They are really good for this. And like, you can get some pretty crazy things. and the seaweed. The seaweed is probably one of the best baits in the game. Like, it has a good luck, it has good resilience, it's awesome. Ooh, what's this? I think we got a mutated fish, but I can't tell. I think it's mutated. An abyssal deep sea hatchet fish. That is actually really cool. I like that. That is awesome. But I wonder how much that's gonna be worth. Normally the abyssal hatchet fish aren't crazy, but they're still pretty rare. Like compared to like a cod, out of the depths, and not from the depths, it's pretty good. It sells for a lot here. Everything sells for a good amount here, so keep that in mind when you're fishing, because things can be very overpowered down here. Like, the deep sea hatchet fish are super good. Now, I'm going to do a couple more casts, and then I'm going to use the steady rod to show you guys how good each rod is. The steady rod has a lot of pros and cons. It doesn't have a lot of luck, but it has a lot of resilience, which is something very important, and you'll need if you want good fish, because you can't catch the insanely rare ancient depth serpent with a normal Aurora Rod. You needed a pretty good resilience. So now we're going to use my steady rod. It has the divine enchant, and let's just all start using seaweed, because why not? It'll be pretty good. Now, one of the great things with the steady rod is it has these huge buttons you can press, which always helps in my opinion. But we're just gonna go through this a couple times, keep clicking, and it's so easy to catch things with this rod. Like, look at this. Like, the resilience is so nice. What the? That was a crazy lag spike. Like, look at this. Like, the fish is just so calm. Like, it's just staying in one spot. That's a normal hatchet fish. Like, you saw how much I was struggling with the Aurora Rod. And that's a pretty big difference. Of course, this thing's got 30 resilience. It's a pretty big difference. Like, trust me, guys. It's so worth it to use either the steady rod or the Aurora Rod. It's pretty good in my opinion. So we're just gonna do a couple more casts. Now I'm going to you guys are going to probably have this question. Would you say it's worth to get the Aurora Totem and use the Aurora Rod? And my answer to that is, unless you are an absolute professional fish player, or you really, like, I would not buy the totem, like, ever. Honestly, I would rather buy what's it called? I would rather get it from a treasure chest. If you can get lucky enough, just open the treasure chest. Maybe you'll get lucky eventually and get an Aurora Totem. Those are very good, but I would not. I would get like the King's Rod or whatever. That's a lot better. It's like a much more upgraded steady rod, and the King's Rod has almost as much luck as the Aurora Rod. So I would almost recommend the King's Rod more. The only thing that the Aurora Rod has and the King's Rod doesn't is a little bit more luck and the Aurora mutation, which is very, very good when it comes to fishing, because if you get that mutation on the Aurora Rod, you are going to get some very, very good stuff, and like, trust me, like, you will not regret using the Aurora Rod, because you will make your money back in a couple casts if you're lucky enough. But it is also a big risk if you have a big win streak or fish streak or whatever you want to call it. But it's very good. I highly recommend the Aurora Rod, unless you want to spend 30 more K for the King's Rod, which is, honestly, I'd call it better. So I think I'm gonna grind for that one. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching my review video. I'm going to do a couple more casts on the Aurora Rod, and then I'm going to end this video for today. Like the Aurora Rod, I thought it would be better, honestly. I didn't realize it had such a small amount of resilience until I actually bought it. So that was a little bit not smart of me. Oh, nice. This is a pretty good fish, actually, from the depths. It's a normal fish. It's not like legendary or mythic, but it is a very good fish. Like the goblin shark, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's worth a fair amount. So we're gonna hang on to that. Let's just do a couple more casts. You should use some kind of resilience when using the Aurora Rod, whether it's the controlled enchant on your rod, seaweed, something like that. It always helps. Like, look at this, guys. Like, most of the time the fish don't do this. Most of the time they will fight you a lot. So I really recommend either the controlled enchant. Resilience is even better, but I can't get it, or the seaweed, at least one of those, because if you don't have it, you aren't going to be getting a lot of good stuff. You're going to be losing stuff quite a bit more. But I almost think that with the divine enchant on my steady rod, I'm almost a bit luckier than with my Aurora Rod. It's kind of strange. Let's see. The steady rod has a 35% luck thing. Oh, maybe that's why. Since it let's see, it gives it a 45% increase, so that's like almost 50%. That still wouldn't give it more luck than the Aurora Rod, but for some reason the Aurora Rod isn't always better than the Steady Rod with the Divine Enchant. Which I think is kind of interesting. Like, you'd expect it to be pretty good, but I think the Steady Rod is almost better. So, I'm going to say this: get the King's Rod. The Aurora Rod, really, it's just more of like a flex. Like, it's a cool thing, but it's not super worth it. I hope that explains it to you guys. I'm going to sell my stuff, and then I'm going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It took way too long to get the Aurora Rod, and now I've got to get the King's Rod. Also, I have one last tip, and it's to stock up on the Conception Conch things, because as you see, all we have to do is click, and then you get teleported, which can be very helpful from time to time. So I stock up on those. They're pretty helpful. And now I'm going to end the video. Let me know if you want more fish videos. What's that? What rod is that? Is that like the faster rod maybe? I don't know. But it seems to be stuck in his arm, so that's a bit of a problem. Well, I'll see you guys again soon, and let me know if you want to do more fish videos with me. Bye.